Bless me with your wonder. You hurt my future and your end. So, wherever you roam, that's where. However you glide, that's how. Whenever you shine.
So, hey guys, we are in Walmart. Now we are getting stuff that we need for the house.
Yes, getting lots of stuff that we need for the house. Well, not for the house, but we need for the dogs. We need more stuff for the dogs than we need for the house. Ready?
Yeah,
Come on.
trying to drive, and they keep crossing over on me with her BMW.
Yeah, I know you're not. Here, put this in there, and I'm gonna push her. So you can
Hold on, y'all. So yeah, the stuff that's in our buggy is not really for the house. It's for the fur animals. I mean, the fur babies. I spend more money on pee pads than I would diapers.
I don't know about that.
What? Okay, but she go through the same amount. Stormy stresses me out. So, yeah, let me tell you how slick my wife is now. Nah, Jaden is supposed to be leaving to go with his dad in like an hour. So I said, well, babe, let's go ahead and go to Walmart. And we can be back by the time he get ready to leave. My wife already had in her head that she wanted to go to Target.
You already go to Target 2 o'clock this morning.
So, after we leave here, we're going to Target.
No, we're not, you guys.
Yes, we are, so you get this butter. But let me show you Maddie Girl since we got Maddie Girl. Say hey, Maddie Girl. She's sleepy, y'all. And she's sick. So that's the stuff that's in the carriage.
You want an easy bake oven? Yes, you do.
I told her knows me, yeah.
That's a hat. That's a 2,
Wait, put it in
3.
the corner.
You got it?
Yeah.
So take a picture so I can send it to Misha.
I got it.
You like that? It's too big for you. You won't be able to wear that one for trick or treating.
So, y'all, we in the baby aisle. Y'all know we got Madison, but we're in the baby aisle looking at strollers, and I told Babe this is how I'm gonna be when we walking. Closed off. You can't see nothing. It's like, I'm just joking, y'all. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna show my baby off whenever we have one. But yeah, I just want to check in with you guys. See you guys in the next clip. So hey guys, it's been a while. We did not go. Well, we did go to Target. We pulled up in Target's parking lot. Babe was talking to her sisters in the car, and it started raining. So I was like, well, Madison is sick. We're not going to take her out in the rain. So it stopped raining when I drove off. So I just circled back around. By the time I circled back around, it was like flash flood warning. So we ended up not going to Target. We came home, and like I said, it was flash flood warning, so everybody was soaked. I found a little washcloth or something that we had in the car, tried to cover her head to get her in here. So that's Babe and Madison.
Say hi. Come say hi to the people. Ah. Say hi.
Yeah, so she just ate. When Madison eats every 5 minutes, y'all. Every 5 minutes she says she hungry or she thirsty.
Now, she always thirsty. Now, that thirst is deep. And she doesn't turn anything on water. My auntie to do this. Woo.
So we just put the fur babies up. Of course, Stormy is knocked out because she terrorizes Rocky so bad. I'm going to catch her on camera one night, y'all. When she sleeps, it's like she's running in her sleep. So I don't know if she's swimming somewhere or if she dreaming she chasing Rocky. But I'm going to catch her one night. But that's it for this vlog, guys. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And to have you to know, Maddie girl is getting better. She has, she's had a bad cough and cold for I don't know how long. But aunties got her to take the medicine. So her fever is down. She's coughing up that phlegm. It's coming out, so we are very happy about that. Yesterday we were very worried because I gave her medicine about what time, babe? 4? 5? I gave her medicine. I was finally able. She's been crying. She's been crying for 2 days. I think I said that in the last video. Because she's with my sister. My sister just left yesterday, and I was with my sister for 2 days. And she just was crying. Yesterday we got her here. My sister left. She didn't cry. I got her something to eat. I gave her medicine, and that was about 4:30 or so. No, maybe 6.
About 6.
About
6:30.
6.
Because Jada was getting ready to go.
Right. And she fell asleep about 7, and she slept all the way until
About 2 o'clock, 2:30.
this morning. I'm gonna get Lex to insert a picture of her sleep. That was a good sleep, wasn't it? I was a little concerned just because
Close your legs, Maddie girl.
I was a little bit concerned, just because I knew she was sick, and you know, when you have, she's my niece, and I love her like as if she's my own, but you know, when they're sick and they're this young, yes. And she calls me my nickname. Yes.
Where's
see
the iPad?
right here. Here you go. Yeah, I see Jaden. Jaden with his dad. Here.
So we didn't get to show you guys the haul because, like I said, it was raining so bad. When we got in here, everybody took off their wet clothes, and we automatically started putting stuff up. So we only really got Busy Bones for Stormy and Rocky. Babe got some jerky or something for them. I told y'all about the pee pads.
She means the dogs. I got jerky and they got Busy Bones.
And I got, well, we got pee pads for Stormy because she goes through so many. Tissue, toilet paper, the usual. We got feminine personal products. Yeah, so that was that haul. I don't think we got anything else. No.
Yeah, I really just wanted to go to Target because they have the vanilla flavored almond butter, and I would have liked some to go on some bananas, maybe to go on my oatmeal with some bananas, or to go on my whole wheat toast. But it was raining and it wasn't just worth bringing her out in the wet, and they didn't have it in Walmart. So there that goes.
So we'll probably try again tomorrow.
And I guess I can let them know what's going on. No, the video's too long already.
No, it's really short, really.
Okay, so this is what
I'm going to give the phone to Babe.
All right. You want to get Madison? Madison. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what we had going on. I got a call early Sunday. Well, my phone was ringing early Sunday morning. I want to say about 3, 4, but I don't know why I never turned my phone off. Well, it wasn't off, but I never turned the ringer off. But I must have turned it off while I was watching videos, just because when Lex is texting our besties, when she's turn this on for her. When Lex is texting our besties and I'm watching the video, it's constantly going through. So she'll be like, "Well, turn off your ringer." Yes.
I'm about to get, they sleep.
They sleep. The dog is sleeping, baby. So.
Put your headphones on.
Okay. Lex has her. But I forgot. I fell asleep. I didn't forget. I just fell asleep. And I had missed so many calls. So when I got up the next morning, my biological mom had called me. And it was about 6. And I was like, oh, I just don't feel like talking to her at this time because she is a piece of work. They're coming for Thanksgiving, and I'll get a little bit of shoot of her. Yeah. And so, but then when my sister, my biological mom called twice. And I said, well, maybe she, that kind of situation. But my sister Misha called me 3 times back to back, and I automatically knew something was wrong because she never gets up that early. And so when my sister got on the phone, she just said my niece Dream had passed away. And I was like, what? Like, she was like, yeah, Dream passed away. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I just was like, I couldn't kind of wrap my mind around it, like wrap my head around it. Like, it was like foreign to me. Like, she was saying things, but I couldn't really. And I was like on the phone with her. Maybe this is TMI, but I was taking my morning blessing of urines. I don't even know if that makes sense. So I was sitting on the toilet, and Alexis was on the bed, and I get really anxious, and so Alexis jumped up because she probably heard me gasp or something, and so that's how that went. And so it all happened in a span of, I think, what, 4 hours? Maybe 4 hours? So, I guess you guys are going to say, well, what happened, right? They're going to say what happened? Probably.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to tell them. You don't have to, but it's up
to you. What happened was, on my side, my biological family, we have really, really bad asthma. Really bad asthma. My brother has it, like, horribly. My great-grandfather passed away from a bad asthma attack, and, so on. My niece just turned 10. And her mom said that morning she had her on an albuterol machine, which is like a treatment. You all probably know that. And that she gave her one treatment, but she wasn't getting better. So she started to give her a second treatment and realized like she was still struggling. So she called the ambulance and said that they was taking so long, like forever. That's what she said. They was just taking so long. And she said that she was running down the street because there's a lot of nurses and stuff that live near her. And she tried to get someone to help her. And by the time she got someone to help her and got back to the house, the ambulance still wasn't there. But Dream had said that she was tired and she fell. And she started having a seizure and she fell back in her head. But by the time the ambulance got there, they took her to a hospital in Connecticut. And they did some work on her, and that they had to fly her to another hospital. And so with that, like, that was just basically it. Basically, they said that she was brain dead, and basically there was nothing that could be done. And so we are really struggling with all of that. Yeah. Aunts are as important as moms, I have a lot of nieces, and so, I don't know, it's hard. And the first couple of days I wasn't sleeping at all. And then I had a really bad day. That was last week. Yeah, last week it just happened. And I had to, Lex called and she came home because I just felt like I couldn't breathe. Like, I don't know, it just hit me out of nowhere. Like, I couldn't breathe. It was like I wasn't getting enough air. I was like, maybe an anxiety attack. And it had been going on. And, of course, I tried to call my sisters, but everybody's been in their own grief, dealing with their own stuff. I called my grandmother, and I tried not to call Lex at work because she's like really just been up with me through all of this. But I already, once she called back, I just was having a hard time, and she just came home. But I don't know, I guess death is not easy. Not at all. We got a lot going on in our family. And then I just found out last night that one of my first cousins. She's only 33. Yes, Madison. You thirsty? There you go. You want to eat again? Okay. Auntie will let you eat again. Okay. Can you get Auntie one more minute? Okay. All right. Well, come on, Auntie. Come on. Come on. Oh, and you got sleepy, girl. I see them eyes closing. But we just found out last night that one of my first cousins, she's 33, and that the doctors aren't giving her a dare time, so they're saying like any day, like that's it. So we have a lot going on. I'm better. It's a good day today. It's been a better day today. So I think that's it, but I'll get into more detail because it's more that goes with it. I just don't feel like getting into more detail about it. I've had a pretty decent day today, so I definitely want to keep it decent because it's most time for bed, and I already don't sleep, and I just don't want to make it like me not be able to sleep at all. So I'll tune back in with you guys in a little while. Thanks.
Baby said she's going to check back in, but we going to end this vlog here so I can go ahead and get it edited for tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next video. Say bye, Madison.
Say see you later.
See you guys later.